Welcome to the after show. Pebbles is going to put on some lip gloss.
Today. I am.
Today only. I'm surprised. Usually you're like, I don't care.
I know. I usually don't, but my lips are feeling a little ashy this morning.
They cracked?
A little bit.
What?
So I got to get it together. Okay.
Are you ready now?
I am.
Are you ready to talk about things that you've tried once and never want to try again?
Ooh.
It was a list of somebody. By the way, it's one of those, like, I don't know if it was a BuzzFeed list or whatever, a Reddit list.
Reddit list.
Yeah. Number one on the list. I'm just going to skip to number one.
Okay.
Gambling.
Really?
Why are you looking at me?
Really?
Yes. And I believe it. And I will say this. Yes, there's people out there like me who love gambling, and I get it. But there's a lot of people, and I have a lot of friends who they put that $20 into a slot machine, and if they lose that, they're ready to like have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Or if they win, say $10, they're so excited that they won $10, they'll take it out and go home, and they'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Well, it's like drugs. Some people try a drug and they're hooked for life. Other people try a drug and go, I don't want to feel that way again. That's mine, by the way. Gambling.
Really?
I could have won my first time ever gambling. I could have won like $5,000, but I didn't bet the one on the lucky sevens at the blackjack table. And that showed me. Told the story many times.
Not meant to be.
Blackjack. Yeah, that's what it was. It's blackjack. You can always do extra little side bets. This one was lucky seven. You bet $1 on lucky seven.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what comes out, it was like if 2 sevens of a different suit, you win like $50. 3 sevens of a different suit, I think you win $500. 3 sevens of the same suit, $5,000. I'm not even playing for 5 minutes. My first time ever inside of a casino. So I didn't bet the extra $1 because I'm like, well, I don't want to bet an extra $1 if I don't have to. And
Typically, those side bets are considered sucker bets, but you always got to bet them just because this.
So I got 2 sevens of a different suit. It would have been $50. Nice. That would have been a nice little haul. And I'm like, oh crap, I could have won $50 right there. Any other human being who has a brain, who's not stupid, who has gambling sense, any other human being who's not me would have bet the $1 on the next hand after the gods just showed you that it's possible to win. It's just $1. I didn't bet the $1. Very next hand, 7 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds! 3 of them.
You sound like you have PTSD.
Because every time I rehash this story, I want to punch somebody. Do you know in the movies when something happens and the screech noise and everything just stops? Mm-hmm. Like somebody walks into a saloon, and everyone stops.
A saloon.
People, like it's like in a Western. They open the saloon doors, they walk in, and everybody else stops. Like the whores stop being whores, the drinkers stop drinking, the fighters stop fighting, the gamblers stop gambling because how dare you walk into this saloon? Mm-hmm. It was like that. Everything stopped.
Oh boy.
The guy next to me kept on looking at the cards and looking at me repeatedly, and he goes, "I've been playing for 21 years, and I've never seen that happen because of the not because of the commotion, because of the non-commotion at my blackjack table that was full of people. The pit boss, the guy with the clipboard comes over, looks over to see what the non-commotion was about. Even the dealer froze. Sees that I didn't bet the $1, sees that I got 3 7 of diamonds in front of me, and he just looks at me and goes, "You just saved me a lot of paperwork," and walked away.
Yep.
That was
sure
my
did.
sign. Now, have I never been to a casino since then? Of course I have. But have I ever gone to a casino with any expectation of winning? No. Since then, I go to the casino, whether it could be as low as $20. It could be as high. My high is $300 for some reason. I don't know why 3. You would think 5 or even 1. My high is 3. My low has been 20. Whatever that is, I stick to that. I either hit it and bounce, or I come close to hitting it and bounce, or I double it and bounce. Mm-hmm. So let's say for some reason, this has never happened, but let's say if I went with $300, once I hit 600 in winnings, Like if I win another 300, I'm done. That's never happened, but that's like in my head what I would do. But anyway, that's what showed me right there that gambling. I'm never gonna make money that way.
All that to say
that yeah, I'm like, okay, so gambling is not for me. And I'll have friends who are like, yo man, whatever at the casino. The first thing I think of when people talk about like going to the casino regularly, I'm like, ugh, I'm disgusted with you. How could you? It's not gonna happen. Anyway, anybody else?
Oh man.
I got one. Edibles. Something I've tried and I will never try again. And it was that you actually gave them to me, Ramiro.
And you had an awesome experience.
No, I didn't.
Still
It
don't
was my
understand why you didn't
birthday.
like this.
I'll never forget it. I remember the exact description of how people said it was going to feel is exactly how it felt.
Awesome.
I was sitting there at dinner, and then all of a sudden, 30 minutes later, I felt it. It literally felt like a wave was going from the top of my head down through my body and then to my toes, and I started just hallucinating. I started seeing things left and right, and then I just couldn't focus on any conversation, and then I just had to get out of there. And it was my birthday dinner.
You just got to ride it a little bit.
No.
Ride it, and then you'll be good.
Couldn't do it. I'm like, I got to get out of here, you guys. I can't do this. I just
I'm
won't
with
do it
you.
again.
Because remember I had the accidental, the one that
Yes.
I just put it in my mouth and chewed and then was like, oh, this isn't what I think it is.
Yep.
Spit it out
Yep.
and was like
Too late.
on the couch for the whole afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
I-
repeaters. You got to give us something else.
Huh?
I said no repeats. No
Okay.
repeating someone else's.
One I'll go with
No
Melissa.
piggybacking.
This is something Melissa loves. Cruises.
Oh, how can you?
I
I don't get that.
Cruises. I hate them.
What do you hate about it? Because Pebbles, you're not alone. I know a lot of people who don't like cruises, and I don't understand it, and I want to know why.
Because when I go on vacation, I like to wander and discover. What am I discovering on? There's no history. There's no culture. There's no all the
But
things
there
that I
is.
want. All the things that I want in a vacation are not on a cruise.
Pebbles, if you go on a cruise, right? This is one of the reasons I love them.
Don't tell me get off the boat because then I would just go to that place.
Every day, you're going to a different place. And I like to do itineraries of places I've never been. So I like to explore new and different places. My last cruise, we went to 4 different islands. One of them I had already been to, the other I hadn't. And there's so many, if you want to discover, there's so many excursions where you can explore that island and go see different things and do different things. And if listen.
Plus, most of them, they're tropical locations. That's not really, that's not where I want to go for vacation.
But
and
they
I
have
know that there's other ones.
Mediterranean ones are very popular right now. Actually, that's something I was looking into for my birthday this year, but it's not going to happen.
And you know what else I don't, I know you can eat in the dining room. I'm not buffet person. And I know a lot of people love cruises because you got the all you can eat, throw all the food out there. To me, I just see germs.
See, Pebs, you haven't been on a cruise in a very long time. So now they have high-end restaurants in every cruise ship, several of them. So the amount of times I ate at a buffet on my last cruise was probably 2 out of the whole 7 days I was there.
Nope.
I've never been on a cruise.
Oh,
Me either.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, you
I'm
guys.
not missing anything.
No, you really are. But
There
this
are cruise people, and
Yes.
they're not. I'm a non.
Yes, that is the thing.
One of my
There's-
best friends loves cruises. She's just like,
Yeah, there's literally 2 people. You either are a cruise person or you are not. There's no in between.
I'm trying to convince my wife. She went on a cruise and she almost lost her toe when she went on the cruise. So she literally almost lost her toe.
Infection or something? What happened?
Yeah, something, it got stuck. She was snorkeling or something. It got stuck in some rocks in the water. She ripped it out.
Could have happened anywhere on any vacation in a tropical place. It's not because of the cruise ship.
Well, she's connecting it to the cruise because the medical staff on board, let's say that the equipment they had was a little rudimentary.
Okay.
So everything they did to her, they didn't get they didn't get a chance to numb her or anything. So it was basically all right, this is gonna hurt. Scrubbing the wound and everything. Yeah. What about you, Leroy?
The Sky Screamer at Six Flags.
That's so specific.
Wait, which
very
one's that?
specific.
It's the swings,
Oh,
but it takes
In the
you
air?
up. I have the numbers because after I got off of it, I looked it up. It takes you 400 feet in the air.
A
and
swing?
And swings you around at 30 or 35 miles per hour. You know, with all the swings and it's
I love it.
just the chains holding the swings,
yeah.
and then it takes you up, and it just
Oh, that okay. I know what you're talking
Yes.
about. Yeah.
That's so fun.
I did that once. Never again.
Are you afraid of
Never.
heights?
I'm not afraid of heights. I think it was knowing that it was only attached by some chain links, and if one snaps, it's a wrap.
Yep. Did you panic?
You're flying. Yeah. I have video of me on get me off of this.
Oh no.
400 feet. 400 feet
Yeah.
in the air.
I love it.
I'm all set.
See,
Never
you're
again.
specific with that. Mine's just amusement parks. Period.
Really?
Like
What?
I've been
see?
on I've been on a roller coaster once. Never again. Never.
Crazy. I don't get it. There's a lot of people like you out there. I don't get it. I love roller coasters. I find them. I go on every single one. I love them.
Yeah, I'm all about it, man.
Nope.
It's like the bigger, the faster. I look for the ones that have the steepest drop.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah. The more questionable, the more I want to go
Yeah.
on. Seriously, I'm like, I might die on this one.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Can I just throw one more in that
Sure.
I tried once and I'll never try again?
Go ahead.
Marriage.
Hey, there you go, Pebbles.
Pebbles.
Like she just tossed that in as an honorable mention.
Yep.
Cruises and marriage.
Yeah. Cruises and marriage. Thank you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, por favor.